All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Legacy podcast. I am your host, Jason Gruber, jumping right into today. Guys, today is Feel Good Friday. Listen, this is what we try and do every Friday here at the Legacy podcast. Get involved. We get a positive story from the week, a positive message that we want to talk about. Because over here, we truly believe that as life happens, the more that we can see positivity in and from life, guys, the more we want to replicate that, the more we want to put that back into the world, the more we want to do that and see that and try and be positive from whatever happens here in life. And that's what it's about, man. Listen, this one's one of everybody's favorite topics. That is relationships, guys, but more so to the point of good, meaningful relationships and why you got to have them in your life, man. Not only are they a reflection of who you are and what it is that you're currently doing in your life. But guys, more importantly, they provide meaning here in life. Think about it, right? If all we really have here is our connections of building with people, of creating with people, guys, those relationships that you're making while you're doing whatever it is that you're trying to do, guys, that's what life is. It's building those, it's creating those. So it's great that if you're an individual starting anything here in life, to try and do what it is that you want to do here, because that's how it has to start, guys. It has to start with you. And you have to be the one to be able to create what it is that you want from yourself and what it is that you want from your life here. But for it to expand, for it to grow into being, guys, your business, you as an individual gaining more perspectives from people's, that's how you're going to become better than just you as the individual. So while it is necessary for you to be the individual in creating how you want to perceive and how you want your life to go and be, guys, once again, to get bigger than just you, you need other people and you need good people in your life to expand to the best version of yourself too. And that's what good relationships do, right? Is being able to take just the individual, just you, just how you're starting out your business, just however you're starting out personally or whatever, and push to something that you never could have thought of just by yourself. And that comes from other people's perspectives and being able to see beyond just yourself. And so when we're talking about meaningful relationships here, that's what it takes, guys, is sometimes getting out of just your own perspective, just your point of view, just your thoughts and thinkings, and being able to let others push you to go further than just you as the individual. But here's where relationships always get difficult, guys. And it's not to say that it's difficult and to not worth trying, because every relationship that pushes you to be better is always going to be worth trying and is going to be something you need to do in life, because that's how you're going to grow here, right? Is by pushing yourself. But when we talk about the difficulty, guys, of a relationship, it goes just beyond you. And that's what's necessary when you have good, meaningful relationships in your life and good people to do that with. Because you, just as much as the other person, the other business, wants to come to that agreement or whatever that thing is that makes you guys understand that the relationship supersedes the individuals in how it is that understanding that that relationship and getting that goal of what you guys want that relationship to be is better than just you guys individually as the persons. And that's the threshold right there, guys. But that's why when you have good, meaningful relationships, good peoples in your lives, it's worth doing, because you understand that, once again, as we talk about growing here, as we talk about expanding, it's necessary for me, the individual, to sacrifice a little bit of that individuality. And that's not to say, and that's not taking away, guys, you bringing you to the table and you making sure you have an influence into that relationship. Because if you're not, That's not a relationship, guys. That's a dictatorship, right? But understanding that as we want this relationship to grow, as we want it to become better, sometimes it is a little bit of a compromise in whatever that thing isn't going to be the thing that makes or breaks that part of the relationship. You see what I'm saying? So that little compromise or whatever that discrepancy is that you guys aren't seeing eye to eye on is understanding that that person may have a little bit of an idea behind what it is, and that working relationship that you guys always need to do when you have good, healthy relationships, to understand that you need to see it from the other side and vice versa to get that end goal of however you guys both think or whatever you guys both want from the relationship to be better is necessary to be able to work it out to get it to be the goal that you guys want, right? So understand that that's what it takes, guys, but that will make you and your relationships and your life, man, more inclusive in participating in life. Because once again, guys, you can have a business by yourself and you can have all these things and you can do it yourself. And that's great because once again, that's what we talk about in how to start something. But as you push towards here in life, guys, it's going to be bigger than just you. To get to anything in life, it's got to expand. It's got to come from you, but it's got to expand to people's. And that business of relationships, of life. Think about if you can impact another person's ideas and let that impact you and all these peoples in the world trying to get on the same page of how to create, of how to do and be better here together with each other here. That's what good, positive relationships can do, man. It can spread to the world. It can be a better version of how you want to create anything here. Because as you get all these intertwinings of peoples and ideas and different thoughts and different ways of doing things, you take something that was the individual of yourself and how you thought it could be and what you thought it was, and you make it so expansive that it becomes greater than just you. And now we're talking about the intermixing of ideas and thoughts and peoples and all these good positive energies that when you have good relationships and you allow good relationships to be a part of your life and you work at them and you work towards them because you want all these things to happen and you want to create all these things to make it better. Guys, that's what it's about right there, man.